Hey, what is up, my guys? Today is week 4 of the Riftbound market update, and this is the week we have been waiting for. It's the week we have talked about. It's the week we've prepped about. It is the official reprint of Origins and Spirit Forge hitting your LGS. We've seen it. You've probably seen all of your favorite content creators talking about it. This is the week where it finally hit, and we saw the price action to reflect it. Some people have been fearing it. I think this is a blessing, and I think people are way overreacting. But this is where, as an investor, you feast. We went from steady climb. Well, we had this massive spike up around this time frame for 320, then we sat around 300, and now we're back down below 250. And look at this, how much we're selling now. 313 sold in just this week. We have had such a massive uptick on this booster box, with Sunday not even part of the calculation. So this will be in next week because mine ends on Saturday when I do mine. Another 99, so over 100. We got an hour and a half, probably going to be up near 110 by the end of today. This box is just selling. But let's go back. Last week we had 77 supply. Now we have 220. And once again, that was 220 at the end of Saturday. We're down to 143 minus a handful of listings here. So probably around 125. And we just sold 99 in a day. What do you think is going to happen? Like, a lot of people are going to have to come into market over the nighttime, or this is going to see, once again, just a massive leg up because people are overreacting. Now, I know people are not trying to put too much money in. No, okay. I'll speak from personal. I have a bunch of this. I would love to buy another one, but I know we all put in for that T1 raffle. And let's be honest, we're all crossing our fingers, but the odds are so slim of actually getting one. 10,000 of them, say 1 million people did, you have a 1% chance. Say 5 million people did, you now have a 0.2% chance. You have 10 million people, 0.1%. Your odds get very thin. I know we all asked our friends and family to put in for us, but it's slim and it's reality and it sucks. And a part of me thinks the T1 box might leave a bad taste in people's mouth. It might leave one in mine. I mean, I pray I get one, but I understand if I won't just because that's how odds work. But I put money aside to buy a box on secondary because I want one in my collection. And two, I think it's going to do great in the long term. So if I can get a raffle win, cool. I'll be getting it at MSRP or, finder's fee for my friends. Or I would rather be buying another booster box case. Booster box, I did not see one big LGS list a booster box case. These are just people lowering theirs. And these are also online stores who are going to be dumping theirs, which makes about sense. This is, 1500 would be 250, so slightly above that. It's still a good price. And this is a great price. It's about 267 a box. I'm interested in buying this. I'm there for it. So I think this is a pretty good price. Like I said, people have money on the sideline right now. You don't want to dump it all in the market when you might have to buy something else. There's a lot of people who are just going to FOMO over the T1 box. I don't know how it's ultimately all going to go down, but it's going to be a test case for sure for anything in the future. But either way, let's move on to Spirit Forged. Oh, side note, we are antiquating the top 10 chase cards. This just became a really shitty data point, just because of fluctuations, not keeping up with recent sales and market price and everything. I am working on a way to calculate the set value. This will hopefully be in next week. That'll be the set value of everything, excluding the signatures, of just see what the playables are in there, and trying to keep a tab on that. For that price, because say we get to a meta where Origins all of a sudden isn't needed anymore and our set value just drops off a cliff, maybe some of those legends become bad all of a sudden. So it's something I think we should track and we should note it. So I haven't added to all of them. It just isn't updated until I can actually get a good bot that can handle that. So something I'm working on, just as a heads up. On to Spirit Forge. Also, we saw a dip. We saw the dip at 220, 222. Now we're down to just slightly below 200. If we go to the daily sales, we're having some of the best days we've had in a while. Actually, yeah, we're having some of the best time. So once again, buyers return when the price is down. Quantity looks massively disproportionate once again, I do my calculations after some point out, is actually only 164 on the market. It's selling. Once again, EV play right here if you want to go for the booster box price or booster box case price. This is great. You're 196. It's a great entrance price for Spirit Forge, a set that I think will do the long term. They knocked out of the park with Origins and Spirit Forge. I can't clap enough for those. So I think this is something. It's a great entrance you can get into. Um, EV for both these sets have climbed. We actually have our first EV where you are almost guaranteed to make money doing Origins. You are now slightly, 0.6 now for Spirit Forge, so both are climbing. Next up on our list is Unleashed. This is something I called out back here. I was buying these at 100. Now they're 170. Even if you bought it at 139 and it is now 169 today, you made 21% on this in a month. Not many stocks made up 21% in a month unless you're kind of risking it. I mean, my Discord has been loving to use the words asymmetrical. So almost all of these have an asymmetrical upside to them at this point. Sold steady, very steady. We're selling between 20 to 18 boxes a day. Supply has gone up because when you have this price increase, you're gonna see more people come to market. And that's just naturally how it is. Oh, all of a sudden, people like maybe me who are buying this at $100, I can now sell it for 70% gain. This is a great flip for people. I mean, we were down here 100 Pico bottoms and everything. Yeah, 109 and everything. This was a great buy, guys. Last week we saw that the case was actually inverted from the boxes, where the case was cheaper per box. That has since changed. I brought that up. The skyrocket on case prices is insane, and it's just because there's not many. There haven't been many of these coming to market. 25 total. So it's just I think Unleashed is a good set. I do not think I would compare it to Origins and Spirit Forge, but it's good. It's not going to blow me away. But anyways, I also added the vault price. This is something I talked about earlier in the week. I'm going to start tracking. It is a very expensive vault price when you compare it to something like Vendetta, but I also just didn't see many. It's a very thin supply item, so you're going to see that reflected. And then we're going to finish up with Vendetta, another week where we had some steady climb. We're now at 144. Total sold, still doing great. 406 boxes, 58 boxes a day. That's beating almost every other TCG for their most recent set, except for, I think, Yu-Gi-Oh! Definitely Magic the Gathering is selling more right now. I think it's beating OP right now. I guess OP 17. I don't know if it came out yet, so I was basing off OP 16. But supply going down very slowly, but prices going up. Booster box case also climbing up, box price shooting up a lot more, and expected value honestly staying relatively flat, which is shocker because I'm seeing a lot of tournaments lately with Kennen, and I'd be interested going forward if we're going to see a lot of buyouts on it. Kennen seems to be super popular. He seems to be super strong, so people are even calling for a ban like they did for Draven. So we're going to see how that all turns out, but I wouldn't be shocked that the expected value on Vendetta starts going up, and with that we'll see the box prices. So keep your eye on this set. There is not one thing I can point to. I think you should buy Origins. I think this is a great entrance price. Spirit Forge, maybe this is it. Maybe we're going to get, I would be shocked. We're probably going to get another Spirit Forge reprint, but as we've seen, it just gets swallowed up. And then these two are your two lowest at this point. Why wouldn't you buy these? So I can't recommend. All of this is just great price action. We love to see it. It's very easy to pinpoint where we should be going, but honestly, it's just all of them are good buys at this point. We're going to see how the market shapes up week after week. And honestly, the big thing is this week we'll be seeing the results of the T1 box, and I hope the best for you guys, and I hope I get one as well. It's going to be a bloodbath on the market, and you're going to see a lot of opinions on Twitter about how this goes down, especially if it's discovered that a bot wins. If we start seeing people winning 10 plus, you're going to have a lot of people very upset with this. So with that, guys, I hope you guys have a great week and the best of luck with your investing journeys. Peace out.